Nityanandam, everyone. So today, the 6th of May, we ended up the third batch of Paramashivoham. You know what? Now I understand why Swamiji put this program very expensive before. This program used to cost 15,000 US dollars. So many people were whining before, why is it so expensive and stuff. It's only today I really realized why Swamiji used to put it this price. It's simply because people take things for granted, you know? Right now it's free. It's very accessible to everyone, but before, you know, when you pay something of this price, then you will take responsibility for every minute passing by in this program. It seems many people take this program for granted and they are not integrated. I'm not saying everyone, but there are many. I mean, even me included in the beginning. But I've learned big lessons, and every time I'm doing the consecutive batch, I'm bettering myself. You know, the thing is, people don't like doing everything being said in the program. For example, they wouldn't listen to everything. I understand that it's 18 hours and some of you people need to do stuff like cooking or doing whatever. But if you feel that you can do certain stuff, you need to do it and don't run away. For example, me, in the beginning, you know, there are many people who complain they never manifest anything. And there are even sannyas, former sannyas who I know, who would not manifest, they would manifest only 1-2 powers, but that's it, because they lacked integrity. I mean, even myself in the beginning, I was just cherry picking, you know. You need to listen to all the rules given to you. The first day I landed in Paramashivoham this 20th of March, the first thing Manyanatma saw me told me, "Ma, where's your sari?" You know, I just entered like that with a t-shirt and some, I don't know what was written in that t-shirt, without vibhuti, without nothing. I just entered like this, like a mess, you know. You need to listen to the instruction given. It's what's going to give you a proper space to be inside the program. So, and then after, you know, I was cherry picking. I want to do this. I don't want to do that. I want to do that. Oh, this one I don't like. This one I like, you know. No, that's not going to work. You're not going to manifest any powers. And the first time I entered, the first batch I did was, I was just in a la la land. I was doing it I was customizing things in my way. It's not gonna work like that. And I have other friends, they would tell me like, you know, I don't like listening to Acharya. I just want to come and sit when Swamiji is giving darshan. And me and many others, 80%, the reason why most of you don't manifest power, there's something that many people run away in this thing, is to wake up what's the called Brahma, you wake up 4 to 5 a.m. You need to wake up this time to do yoga and meditation. And this is something here itself, like 80% is dead, you know. Like to ask an average Westerner to wake up this time is like, it's so beyond normal. Like me, yeah, because, you know, I work at the airport, I need to wake up 2 a.m. or stuff. But you ask any average Westerner, European or American to wake up 4 a.m. to go and do yoga, it's so like beyond normal. Like it's so it's very, very hard and impossible for most of us. So here itself, majority runaway, and you need to understand it's the base. The physical yoga is the base. Me, I was running. I didn't even know. Physical sports is something I hate the most. And you need to be aware if you want those powers to manifest. Like you have like 72,000 nadis. These are like subtle how to say tube currents in your astral body, where your kundalini needs to flow and go throughout all your body for your body to be ecstatic and to manifest powers. So before I was thinking in my head, no, I'm not going to do yoga. I just want to open my third eye without doing that physical yoga, without waking at that 4 a.m. in the morning. And other than that, I'm going to confess to you something very embarrassing. In almost 10 years, I know Swamiji. I never even knew how to do the Shiva and Guru Puja. In my head, I was just thinking, I'm just gonna do the Mahavakya, even the Guru Vandanam. Like I know it brokenly in my head, and the Purna mantra. It's like I don't know it by heart. Like, and the worst is I don't even have a puja kit. Here in Spain it's very hard, and I don't even know how to call those items inside that puja kit to even search for it on eBay. But it's now like I managed to find with another sannyas friend, and like he's telling me this one is called this one is called that, and I don't have what's that some other gadgets there. So you need to be, because it's very hard, because here in Spain we have no centers here, so it's a bit hard. But for the others, my point is you need to be very integrated to what Swamiji instructs and says. Like the yoga in the morning is very important. Once I forced myself telling, okay, this time I'm going to make an effort, Like I'm not that old where I cannot move myself, but the last time I was moving myself, I was doing certain dances, but... And then so I said, okay, I'm going to make an effort. Now I will listen to my yoga. So when my yoga entered inside, I made an effort, So I was... And there were some moves which was very difficult. It looks like that player called Eddie in Tekken in Tekken, like he puts one hand on the floor and two legs in the air, like doing a helicopter or something. This one is there are some which is irrealistic for Westerners, but most is possible. So if you do an effort. And I tell my uncle, he told me, no, he's 50 years old, please. I saw an old woman of 70 years old. Prasida was filming something once, and she showed that woman. She was like 70 years old, climbing a rope. So it's really shameful if somebody of my age wouldn't want to do anything, So, yeah, I made an effort. So today I went to buy like a yoga mat. Because I'm determined like to wake up early and start doing things. And the Guru Puja, like it's something I always thought I just need to do the Mahavakya and skip all the whatever and just do the Guru and just do Mahavakya. No, to have a connection, official connection. Oh, I don't even have the Atma Murti. Oh, Manyanatma the first day told you go and find Atma Murti whichever way. I was like, oh my God, we're in coronavirus. How am I going to do that? Like, it's all closed everywhere. So here, I managed to put Swamiji on my giant TV. Or I can give you another idea. You can, if you're coming in Zoom, you can use your virtual background as the Atma Murti for those who are still in lockdown for the next batch. And yet, you need to listen to all the instruction of the acharyas, where where it's possible for you, where you think you can do it, do it. Don't run away. Listen to everything there. And some others where they run away when there is like the social media exercise. Me honestly, personally, before I wouldn't want to help people because it's like I've always come out alone, and I was saying, why should I go because our four thing is causing, enriching, and authenticity, and responsibility. And I was thinking like authenticity. No, what's the other one? The enriching others. And causing. I was like very selfish before. Why would I help others if no one never helped me? And then I came to learn, like, the more you help others, the more your situation will be better. You need to change this past cognition. And some people are full of negative experience in their life, so they base their entire future thing just stuck in the past. Yeah, and the 15 days, I've learned so much, like so much, like what I can tell you. So yeah, the superpowers. I was already good in consciousness over matter and remote vision. No, it's funny because remote vision, when Dvaita Varjita tells me there, it doesn't work that well. But when I cut off, and then when I'm with a random friend on WhatsApp, and then it's gonna work. When I'm outside the exercise. You know what? I have a very big ego, so when I don't manifest power, it's like I feel so humiliated and angry. It's like, this is a disgrace. I'm like a goddess. How am I not how am I not manifesting powers? There are some like talks in my head, like, so I prefer not doing. I was running away with the manifesting powers in the batch one. Every time I would go away because my ego is so big, I wouldn't accept if I'm not manifesting powers. It's the same thing when I was in high school, when I was very poor in mathematics because my left side of the brain is so not logical. I'm so right brain. I'm so language and memory. I speak many languages, 12 more. And it's like I run away from the mathematics exams because I know I was going to fail. So I prefer it's written absent than it's failed. It's the same thing with the manifesting powers. What did I... So Paramashivoham, for those who are just tuning in, it's a program where it's the biggest program that my guru organizes every year, and it helps you to have a giant spiritual breakthrough. So it opens your third eye, it wakes you up from the matrix, it changes your life, it cleans you deep from inside. So when you come out as a new person, but you need to be very integrated with the instructions. You cannot cherry pick like I was doing. I got my lesson, the first batch. This is the third batch I'm doing, and every time I'm being more integrated and more integrated. It's the first, every time Swamiji says, yeah, Paramashiva manifest in the third eye. I manifest powers as consciousness of a matter, but I never really felt Paramashiva or in my third eye. But last days ago, I really felt Paramashiva here. Like I felt like Swamiji was here and was talking to me, and it's I cannot explain in words. You feel like a download directly here in your third eye. So, and what else? Let me check. So it's a deep, advanced course in Hinduism. They speak about many things. For example, during the first days, they were talking about Vastu Shastra. So it's like how your house needs to be positioned, your bed needs to be facing the sun, and your so much details. Like some I can't even remember. I wrote it down here. This is one of the example that they show, and they talk about the Veda agamas, you know, because me before the Vedas was not making sense. I would just see hymns inside, but the agamas is something that really interests me. It's like the practice part of Hinduism. So they would talk about also the history of Hinduism, how India lost 56 states. Very long time ago, there was other states that was Hinduism. I mean, it extended up till Indonesia and Bali and Cambodia, and now it's like left with nothing. So my guru is trying to build a new world order based on grain and agriculture, because as it's going right now, money is soon gonna lose value. So he's Shiva, you know, and Shiva is the god of destruction, and he brings Satyuga, the new age. So, and he's gonna build that new world order, but for now he's asking each of his ambassador to take responsibility. Responsibility. He came into my dream like days ago. No, because I'm having a clashing mentality between my mind and my soul. My soul wants to exit the matrix and surrender to him. I want to go to Kailasha. I want to go to Bidadi or Tiruvannamalai, where I'm a fallen warrior of Lord Muruga. I was there in the ancient time where Muruga was fighting that demon and stuff. Like Lord Muruga came to me in May 2018, and he was showing me my past life with him and stuff. So yeah, I was wanting to go to Swamiji, either Bidadi or Tiruvannamalai, and so it's like it's clashing. It's very hard because I'm thinking like I already done everything I want. Like, you know, since small I always dreamt of leaving, escaping my country, Mauritius, to come to Spain since 13 years old. And it was always my dream to come here and marry with a handsome, white, muscular Spanish guy. And I already, you know, have my husband. I've done my dream job, that's working with in the airport with an airline, being a flight announcer, a boarding agent. It was like my childhood dream. And now I'm thinking like, I've done everything. Well, what do I don't really have anything left in the matrix, but I have an attachment with my pets, with my cats. And Swamiji showed me this in my in my dreams, and he told me. So in the dream, I was in a hotel with my 3 cats, and I just went outside for a touring. When I came back, there was a flood and all my cats died, and Swamiji was there telling me, look, they all died, like. And it was when I woke up, I was sad and crying, and it made me realize one day my cats are gonna go, and what would I have done with my life, you know? It's like, and here it's gonna get more and more dangerous, like this coronavirus. If something like this happened, I don't know what worse can happen. And you know, I'm no more that teeny girl who came here and who was like a crazy party girl and stuff. Like I'm more a mature woman now who wants more spiritual stuff and more things with substance. So it's like I'm a bit done with the matrix, but I'm a bit scared to exit like completely. Like what can, and especially with the persecution, I'm scared of mob lynching. Like I go there in Bidadi and they jump like they did in 2012 and they rape me inside. Or oh my god. Like I already know this Indian man attitude. Except Swamiji's disciple. They are so like I don't know. This sounds so desperate. um, yeah, so I'm a bit scared of that. But on the other hand, I would want to go. Like, I'm so inspired. My other friend, Ajana Mata, a French friend of mine, is there, and I like watching all her day-to-day things she does. She plants agriculture. You know, I'm so fed up with the city life and with the modernism, and I want to go and be in nature and blend in nature. I want to go in the Goshala. You know, it's probably the thing I would want to go if I go to Bidadi, the Goshala, because you know, I'm my caste is Yaduvanshi Ahir. When I projected in my third eye, I came to know like I'm descendant of the Yadav clan of Krishna. In my family, everybody is Hare Krishna. Everybody is Hare Krishna. On my father's side, who is in Hindu Indian, and my mother's side is Christian. So on my father's side, where everybody's Hindu, everybody is Hare Krishna. I'm the only one who's Shaivite, and I recently managed to pull my other uncle into the Paramashivoham, and now his name is Kaviraj, and he's inside more integrated than me. I'm so shocked, and now he even wants to open like a center in the southern Mauritius, because in Mauritius we have only one center. Yeah, so I want to go to India, but I'm it's like I'm having that clashing thing inside me, you know. So I just leave that in Swamiji's hand to remove this fear that I'm having to go, because deep down I want to go. I want to. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I won't be a Purna Sannyas for paper reasons, because I need to come back, but at least I want to have that experience being there where I can transmit this in Spain. And in Spain, like, I recently took the responsibility of Spain, because for years we don't have anything. No one wants to take responsibility here in Spain, like a major country like Spain, who is so rich on the Western Europe. We don't have one satsang center here. Like, and I took, with the permission of Mahatma Daya, I took permission to create a page here to spread it in Spanish, and I paid publicity. Yeah, I was starting to causing and taking responsibility here of Spain, and to wake up more souls here, to create a community here in Madrid, because it's dead, you know. So, yups, and yeah, and I've learned so much during this Paramashivoham. I really feel like I've matured in so little time. It's like Swamiji shifted something inside me. It's like, you know, I have a very big ego. When people provoke me, I start getting very angry and I start insulting and stuff. Like, this attitude and character has dissolved or something. It's like when people say something on my profile, I don't mind that much as I was minding before, you know. It's like I've soothed down, like Swamiji melted me or something. Yeah, so what else can I say? There's so many, like, each day we pray, we get initiated in a different DT. So I'm gonna do the program till, I don't know when the airport, my airline is gonna call me to go back to work, but as long as I can do it, I'm gonna continue doing the program, because I'm getting stronger every time. And you know, it's so good against the coronavirus. I was so depressed when that virus was out, and it's like, oh, the second batch I was absent half, because I did only 15 days, and then I said I'm not gonna do the second batch because I'm fine already. I thought I would be okay with the first batch, but when I came to do the third batch, I realized how much I I didn't know many things, you know, and I was not that integrated in the class. I was jumping, I was going, I was cherry picking, like, but this time I realized the more you're integrated, the more it sinks in your being. So that's it. I'm now gonna go for the fourth. I'm now gonna hop in for the fourth batch. So I'm inviting you all, especially the semi-integrated ones who probably are listening to me. Like, you need to give through 100% of your being to Swamiji. I need to trust like 100%, and follow all the instruction given by Manyanatma or the other acharyas. Like, you need to be integrated. This is my firm advice, and you would really feel the difference. And don't forget, like, because even till now the sannyas and apat sannyas don't do yoga. Like, most of them are lazy. Because in their matrix, they don't have that officer who checks whether they're doing it or not. So I have many sannyas friends who tell me honestly, like, they just do the guru puja, but they wouldn't do. So it's very important you do the yoga, because this is the base of your... There are many of my other friends who just come, they told me, you know what, they just want to go and do the darshan and skipping all the rest. It's not good, because it's like you're just painting a rusted metal doing darshan directly without those preliminaries is like painting directly a rusted metal, you know. It's like it's gonna fall out again with your those exercises as the dharana kriya, where they tell you to relieve and relieve for all your past emotions to melt. This is like you remove the rust, you know. And then the yoga is like putting the primer, and then the darshan is like putting the paint, you know. You need to follow the process, you know. Just do darshan directly without that, it's like it's not gonna cling. Like, a few days after, you're gonna feel like a mess again, like me, I felt when I left the first batch. Like, I thought like, now I'm fine, and then no, I realized I needed Swamiji again and do things as it needs to be done. Anyway, hope my advice was useful to most of you. So this message was all about integrity. Nityanandam.